Hi there, it's me again, your Lavanya. We are continuing our discussion on Thiruvarutpayan, verse number 64. Oliyum, Irulum, ஒருமைத்து பன்மை தெளிவு தெளியார் செயல். Today's verse talks about a very interesting concept. We always keep saying ignorance is bliss. Indeed, ignorance is never a bliss. That is what today's verse gives us a clarity on. Imagine there is something called as darkness, there is something called as light. When I don't have the capacity for my eyes doesn't have the capacity to see things, obviously I will not differentiate between the darkness or the light. So the problem is with the eyes and not with the surrounding over there. Similar to that, a soul has lost its capacity to identify certain things. The certain things are nothing but Padi, Pasu and Pasam. When the soul has lost its ability or it has never gained it, I can't use the word lost because lost is, you acquire and you lose it. But it's like you have never, imagine a soul has never gained the ability to differentiate what is Padi, what is Pasu and what is Pasam. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really give a clarity to the soul that I have been in darkness and there is a darkness around me and I have to start my journey towards the light. The soul will not even realize that. So which means it's as good as a soul which is in pitch dark, which has lost its ability or it has never gained the ability to differentiate good and bad, differentiate light and darkness, differentiate God versus whatever is impermanent around us, entanglement that gives us sorrow and the beautiful grace that gives us ever happiness. When we are not able to relate with that, when we are not able to understand what are the characteristics of the things around us, obviously we will get into a lot more confusion. That is what today's verse talks about. It's a beautiful verse to say a soul must gain the knowledge to differentiate what is light and what is darkness. It must differentiate, it must learn to differentiate what is permanent and what is impermanent. It must learn to differentiate what is a happiness that is going to be ever pervading and the happiness which is going to be very short lived and some more which is going to give us a lot more trouble later. Today something may sound as if it is giving me a happiness, but tomorrow the same happiness is going to come with tons and tons of sorrow. So the entanglement is something that we don't want, and real entanglement we want is with the Padi. And that is what today's verse talks about. I'll come back again with the next verse very soon. Until then, bye-bye.